mindful moment on this beautiful Monday morning. It's sunny and warming up here where I am. I don't know where you are, but let's hope you're getting beautiful weather too. I'm here with the lovely Deborah to share her guidance and mindful moment with us today. So I'll let her take it away.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It's great to be back. I mentioned briefly to Michelle that even though I was on retreat and away from everything, my mind occasionally would go, oh, I'll talk about that on Monday. I'll talk about that on Monday. So I'm really glad Monday's here and I can speak with you about it. The first session I did, I said I would be starting with something more gross and move towards the subtle as we moved along the continuum. So today's a day to go and to understand a little bit more of the subtle that's going on all the time with us. And one of the things that used to trouble me, or there was a question, people would always say, oh, just calm down, relax, calm down, take it easy, slow down. And in our fast-paced world, it doesn't make sense sometimes. But the truth is, slowing down, calming down is where awareness in real life happens. When we calm down, we can access much more of the subtle because we're not rushing by the flowers. We can see them. We have the time to be able to really hear what somebody's saying beyond the words. And as Michelle knows, we look more deeply and things aren't always what they seem. One of my favorite exchanges with Michelle was as I was aging, and recently on screens, I see these lines so much. And I said to her, they're getting deeper. I'm not really that happy about it. And she said, well, from a face perspective, actually, I really like them because it means you found your purpose. And my whole perspective shifted. I said, oh, I have my purpose.
I'm getting
So
goosebumps. Yeah, that was beautiful. So beautiful.
that was really, really fun to realize. So in general, slowing down, we talked before about using breath to slow down. And we just said, take a deep breath, which obviously works. And you have some other tools that have been given as well. But now let me suggest that in addition to helping you slow down, when you pay attention to the breath, pay attention to its qualities. Is it long? Is it short? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it choppy? Is it smooth? Is it deep? Is it shallow? There's no right or wrong. It's just the awareness that's really important. And as we do that, we enter more into the subtle. And in the subtle, I'm talking about more about the mind and the spirit. You see, when we're in the gross world, we're very much involved with our senses, our five senses. When we smell, when we touch, when we taste, when we hear, when we see, they all relate to the organs of the body and they all have action involved in them. We're doing something. We want something to happen. And that's in the gross world. But to get into the subtle world of the mind and the spirit, the requirement there is to do nothing. The less we do, the more that happens there. So I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes when I have a problem, when I go to sleep, the next morning I have the answer. Or I have a question. Why is that? Because I've let it go. I've just let go of the whole process. And in the subtle state, the subtle energies have come together in a way that have brought them eventually to the gross, to the mind action world. So there's two things that have to go on simultaneously as we live in this life, and we need them both. There's the world of action, and that's where our businesses are, and that's where our intentions are and our desires are. But to actually have it happen in the world of manifestation is to have nothing and to just let it be. So in meditation, there's three things that we can do if we want to meditate and get more into the subtle. The first is you say, I am nothing. I'm not a mother. I'm not a sister. I'm not a professional. I'm not a Canadian or from whatever country. I just am nothing. I'm in that state I am when I was born. I do nothing. I don't fidget with my papers. I don't fix my hair. I don't want a drink of water. I do nothing. And for the time that we sit, I want nothing. Is the third. I don't want to achieve anything. I don't want anything different than this present moment in all its fullness to come forward for me. So we can do that, just sit. And it doesn't have to be long. In fact, sometimes just thinking of those three things helps reduce stress and bring us to those moments of complete presence here and now so that we can access the subtle that will help the gross. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, the reason also it makes sense is, as I said, there's different rules in different parts of the body. We have different bodies, and next week I hope to do a little bit more with you on the different aspects of us. And next week, just a little bit of a thriller. I'm going to be dealing with one of the most important questions you can ever ask. So I'll give you the week to think about what that question is, and we'll deal with it to end off our March mindfulness. But we're dealing with the physical body and an emotional body and a spiritual body. They have different rules of way of behaving. So the physical body is action. The spiritual, emotional bodies are inaction. So what I'm going to do now very shortly is something that some of you may know about from yoga, which is called Yoga Nidra, which is the yoga. The union, Nidra is sleep. Very often it's done at the end of a class. We're lying down and our teacher will lead us through this, but truthfully, we can do it sitting here in the morning, just sort of as a recheck and putting all of our bodies together to start the day with that, yay, it's Monday, I'm going to get things done, it's going to be wonderful feeling. So just take a moment, take an opportunity to settle into your chair. If you feel comfortable, you can close the eyes. Take a breath in and let it go. Another breath in. And as you let go, become aware of the right foot. Now, the right foot, the right calf, the right thigh and hip, the whole right leg. And I assume you're sitting comfortably, you're not driving, you're just relaxing, aware of the whole right leg. Take a breath in. Become aware of the left foot, left calf, left knee, left thigh and hip, the whole left leg. Become aware of the pelvis, the groin, the abdomen and stomach, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, and the chest. Become aware of the right shoulder, right arm, right hand, the left shoulder, the left arm, the left hand, the neck, the chin, the cheeks, eyes, back of the head, the ears, the forehead, and the top of the head, the whole body, the whole body. And if there's any place that's uncomfortable, just let it be. For a minute, just let it be. No judgment, no trying to change anything. Take a breath in and let it go with a smile. Smile, breathing in. Smile, breathing out. When you feel ready, you can open the eyes. So this is a calmness for you for the day, for the week to enjoy. It's something you probably do often, maybe not with awareness, but here, bring it to awareness and allow that calmness to be here. I'm sure we've been to a circus or seen a busker who does fire tricks, right? They take their lamp and they light a baton and they play with it and they twirl it. And we go, wow, look at that circle of fire. But what we know is really going on, fire has just been speeded up. It's really just a stick. When we slow down, we see the stick, not the illusion that's created by all the fire. Slow down, enjoy, keep calm, keep smiling. Have a great week.
Oh, thank you so much, Deborah. That was really, really nice. And so thank you, Carrie Ann, and all the others that have been watching. And I think I'm going to do this one every morning. That was great. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And if anybody has questions, obviously they can put them in the Facebook page and
Yeah.
be happy to answer whatever I can that's there. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great week, everyone. I'll be popping in again soon. And oh, Carrie Ann says lovely. Thank you. And we will see Deborah again next Monday for our last one of March. So
The
thank
most important question you can ever ask.
yeah. I wonder what that is. If you think you know, pop some answers in the
Ooh, good idea.
chat under this so we can all think about that. And I can't wait to hear that answer, that question. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.